for Nepal back in 2014 in Bangladesh, and just this year earlier in the United States and in the Caribbean.
Shikhar Dhawan, legend of Indian cricket, Indian white ball cricket should I say, 17 ODI hundreds, 68 T20 international appearances, formed a formidable opening partnership with Rohit Sharma, and he's here.
Oh, and a lovely anti-climax, a leg side wide. Oh, what a roar. I could barely hear you, as you said, right next to me here. There's an intimacy to this venue, isn't there? It's a very special ground.
It's a loud ground as well. You can hear the crowds up close. You can hear them. And the energy is buzzing here at the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Stadium. And I quite like Kishore Mahato. Had good carry in the last ball.
And just getting his line wrong, not adjusting to the left-hander. Would have been a good line to Dev Canal, not to Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar hasn't been in action since the IPL just gone last match in April, but he was still in pretty good touch, wasn't he, for the Punjab Kings 11?
He got injured midway through the tournament and didn't play after, but he got a couple of 50s. He got one against LSG, I remember, when he played against them in Lucknow. That was probably one of his last big knocks.
Yeah, that day 70 off 50 with 7 4s and 3 6s. What made him so good in the IPL? Why was he so effective?
He knew his game so well. He played at really good tempo. He's opened with David Warner. They've forged a very, very good partnership, the two left-handers. Can hit those boundaries, very good against spin and pace. Very good square of the wicket particularly.
Also incredibly consistent. It's something that you'll often overlook. You'll see some players with big spikes in their form, but you look at all his numbers throughout the 222 IPL matches that he's played, accumulating 6,769 runs. There is not a single season dating all the way back to 2016 where he averaged less than 30. That's an incredible stat.
Terrific consistency, and his strike rate, something he has to keep an eye on, but he can definitely go big.
Just listen to that. That's what they've come to see. Shikhar, elegance and class through the covers. End of the first over, 8 for none.
Elegance, grace personified, that cover drive from Shikhar Dhawan. Last ball of the last over.
Bowls him. It's Raj Banchi again. The trademark 2 fingers to the sky. It's always the inside edge he beats, not the outer. Just skids on, ever accurate. Canal looks for a yahoo down the ground. He misses, and the Yaks lose their first.
Went across the line. He'll be disappointed with this shot. Could have gone straight up. Deceived in the air. Beautiful flight from Lalit Rajabansi. Just taking off from where he left in the previous game. 3 for in the last game. Wicket of his second ball. Dev Canal goal for 1, and it's 8 for 1, the Yaks.
Top of the order, he can bat opening up, but he's in at number 3 today, and he'll join.
Impeccable control. His length is so good. He hits the stumps more than 50% of the time. That's a great, marker to have.
He's really like a metronome, isn't he? He's so accurate again and again and again, and he's almost challenging the batter. He's saying, if you want to take a risk against me, you can, but I'm that accurate. I know what I'm going to do. It's an economical action, but it's very effective.
Very repeatable, as they say. Nice, tall release. Good follow through as well. Can come a little more over the top, but that's been what I've seen with the Nepal bowlers. Everyone comes in with the arm. There's a little bit of drift going. Shikhar Dhawan. No deep square leg. Keep an eye out.
Happy just to pick up the single. He'll keep the strike. Rajbanshi starts in the wickets again. A wicket with the first ball 2 days ago. Wicket with his second today. It's 10 for 1. He won during the COVID lockdowns, and you could literally see Mount Everest from here, right in the heart of the Kathmandu Valley. It was quite stunning.
Can't wait to get up the Chandragiri hills. You've scared me a bit with that gondola trip, but I'll eventually get there.
It's only HD who's scared of heights. Don't worry, you can get up there. Get up there in the trademark multi-million-dollar project up the hills. We're at about 1,480 metres elevation here in the valley. You rapidly ascend up in the cable car up to 2,400.
Not as high as Johannesburg.
As he told us. Now, do you think Shikhar Dhawan's just going to take a little while to acclimatise? Hasn't played much cricket of late, of course. Maybe a little bit like the way in which we saw Martin Guptill bat yesterday.
100%. I think Shikhar Dhawan will take his time as we look at the picturesque Kathmandu and the Tribhuvan University International Cricket Ground. Can we compare this to Dharamshala?
I think it's better. I've been to Dharamshala, I was there in the 2016 T20 World Cup. That's beautiful. But it's one of a kind here in Kirtipur. Of course, Martin Guptill's innings was 2 days ago, not yesterday. Just wiped out the Sunday from memory. Might have been a few celebrations on Saturday night. Kishore Mahato just maybe adjusting. Again, he's coming back to his native country, having played so much cricket in Australia. The lengths will be very different. You'll need to bowl down there.
Is he still eligible to play for Nepal? That's a great thing. Getting him to come back, I think he's got a lot of potential. He can work up decent pace, can swing the ball.
Well, the second boundary for Dhawan. Again, it's through the same area. The first one was off the front foot. This one's off the back. Equally elegant and stylish. I've got a sneaking suspicion he might just be enjoying it out there.
Yeah, one place where you can't bowl to Shikhar Dhawan is offer him width. He's just too good. Sitting on the back foot, he's someone who will have his weight back and sit on the back foot. And once you give him width, he's just going to punish you all day. Yeah, terrific shot. Contact point under the eye. Super force powered by Encel. Yeah, hit well in front of square. Shows you the amount of time he has.
And there is one of the other big stars. Jimmy Neesham, fresh in. I think he only landed maybe last night. It could have been the day before. He was another one of the players at the T10. He's come in, the highly experienced New Zealand all-rounder. Plenty of draws in this year's MPL.
What an addition to the tournament. James Neesham, terrific cricketer. Yeah, he's playing in place of Ben Mike today.
Just inside the guideline, wasn't it? Really, really close. Yeah, you talk about kind of world-class operators. James Neesham, bat ball in the field with a bit of style and a pretty good social media game too.
Absolutely. Love his tweets from time to time. James Neesham. Great experience for the young Nepali boys to share the dressing room with him. Pick his brains.
Down the track. I think he wanted the single but decides not to take on the captain at mid-on. Good comeback from Mahato. It's 15 for 1.
Coming on with the arm. Bit of inside edge. Definitely saving Chadwick Walton. Yeah, lunging and pushing at it. Not sure whether it's going to turn or come in with the arm. That's when you're winning a little battle.
Oh, yes, boy!
Yeah, good decision for me from Bismillah Jan Shinwari. In the morning game, we had an all Nepal officiating team. But now we've got two of our travelling umpires that have come in, Bismillah Jan Shinwari, and at square leg, Rashid Riaz from Pakistan, who has done quite a few Nepal internationals here, actually well accustomed to the TU. just so accurate, isn't he? And he's very used to this role of bowling in the power play. Loves doing it.
Just suited. He hits the stumps, bowls a very good length. Doesn't give you the width. Spins the odd one, comes in with the arm. So he's got all the tricks. Lalit Rajbanshi. Where's Chadwick Walton looking to go?
Be a little surprised maybe that the Bolts made 2 changes given how dominant they were 48 hours ago. I suppose the James Neesham change you would have expected, but the other one went Arniko Yadav and in comes Sharmala, who'll kind of bowl that little bit of mystery spin, the off breaks with the occasional one that can go away too.
Probably that's a matchup for Shikhar Dhawan that they have in mind later on. We've got a good mix here. The Bolts, they've got a left arm spinner, they've got an off spinner and Harsh Thakur.
See how even Dhawan facing Rajbanshi not comfortable. You tend to think of Prabhudu Dasanayake, what he does, the way in which he pulls his teams together. There's always thought behind everything. So I think you're right. I think Sharmala could have been for that matchup to Dhawan. And again gets a single. So he moves into double figures, 4 in the books. It's 17 for 1. To see Mala coaching. He has been coaching the Nepal A side, which actually played its first ever matches this year against an Irish Wolves team at this very venue. And here comes Harsh Thakur, who bowled and batted very nicely on the opening day. Immediately Dhawan finds the gap. Precision placement, gets good reward for a Super 4 powered by Ncell 4G.
There was not much of a gap that he had to play with, but just pierced it well enough. Look at that. The fielder at point and cover point were quite close to each other, but he just threaded that gap so very well. Shows the experience and class of the man.
Bowls him. Oh, what a moment. And Harsh Thakur loves every second. Not sure if maybe a little inside edge, but whatever happened, it went straight onto the top of off stump. And the party atmosphere, well, it continues. It's the big wicket. Shikhar's gone.
Yeah, is that the Red Bull energetic moment of the match? Terrific. What a day for Harsh Thakur. Can't get any better. Hit for a boundary, come back, hit top of off. Shikhar Dhawan looking to go over cover. Missed it completely. And a big wicket for Harsh Thakur. Second wicket down. Shikhar Dhawan gone for 14. And Harsh Thakur is ecstatic. Shikhar Dhawan bowled Harsh Thakur 40 to 14 balls and it's 21 for 2.